Hey, Pistons for the win, bitch.
On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Kansas State Wildcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by
wherever your knee hit, that's where the ball is. That's it.
Let's get this thing started.
Nah, he was a little short. Yeah, he was a little short.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. So Kansas State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said,
Man,
just
cook.
early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
There we go. Good shit, boy.
The line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a different.
Man, you gotta work on that motherfucking gritty though. God damn.
Best in the country, they come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can anyone catch it? And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Wildcats.
Oh, they ran a hurry up. Wow.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first.
What kind of glitch is
this? Go to the
this?
sideline and try to make adjustments. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on first down.
Get him. Let's go. Good sack, boy.
On him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Let's do that.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now they'll run the
Good tackle. Good tackle.
He's knocked down in the backfield.
Damn, nigga hurt already.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check
Just
him
talked
out.
about that motherfucker whole arm read. Jesus.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Sack. That's out of field goal range right there, baby.
And get the sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a
4 from
whole,
33.
needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for?
Upper arm will return soon. I bet he will. I bet the fuck he will. Alright, let me see what badges he got on that D-line. Nothing.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after for a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
Oh.
Buys a little time. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it.
That motherfucker got in the back of the
Open
pants.
here and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
Really nice job by the defense.
I'm going to hit A-B play right here.
Outside the pocket, they were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make
H-town motion.
force the incompletion.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Sends it down.
You got to be shitting me, bro. There's no way.
An incomplete, the defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what
Oh,
they're
my
trying
God.
to do to you and attack them.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking for the end zone.
Jesus Christ, you
And
got
he's got it.
cooked.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Damn, and that was at a 53 goddamn career high night. You still won. Holy shit.
Lining up to cover the kick after
Still won.
that touchdown drive.
Oh, they lost to the Pistons.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Yeah, but it's K, man. That's what he's supposed to
LSU
do.
will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad
I didn't even see that
spot.
dude
You
right
gotta
there.
get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger.
I'm gonna hurry up.
Swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. That pass
I'm
is
getting hit, maybe right.
They're
Oh,
probably
oh.
fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going up top. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working.
Ball should have came out right there, guys. Yeah,
Just
heads up.
imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And he can't escape it.
That nigga ain't never done that shit in his life. I don't think he got down. That team had more than 6-7 wins in his goddamn career.
From the defense, that time the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
Better find the earplugs.
I
Here
believe that
comes
shit.
the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants to take the top off. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll
Better cook.
take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kansas State. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And he takes this from
Probably
inside
so.
the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wide out in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU! After the score, we'll see if that breeze zone will fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1.
I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
It's yours.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did
God
a great
bless your
job.
life.
The offense was clicking everything
God.
well. Palmer, they
Fuck.
executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice
You said what?
rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything
What are you
seems
talking
to
about,
be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Schneider. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
You be my resurrection.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play.
Oh,
fake.
man.
Forced out of the pocket.
Thank you. Thank you.
This
Thank you.
sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Just
Hey, remember I was telling you about that? All my linebackers on Tennessee got that little. My linebacker had that right brace, arm brace.
In the backfield, got him to the ground before
My whole middle linebacking core got an arm brace. Like they did this shit together or something.
out of the gun. The running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Break it down.
You know when you're
Good
playing
shit,
against a
y'all. Come
defense
on.
of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every
Who y'all about to
single
hoop?
play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way
I'll catch y'all in
to
the
get
next
it
one.
going, handing the ball.
And that pressure just engulfed him. And
Trying to
sacked
beat
for
this
the
goddamn
defense.
CPU right now.
Kansas State will have to punt it away.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up.
Born
every
alone,
single
die
time,
alone.
still leading his
My
team,
crown is thrown
still
underneath
staying
them throne
positive,
alone.
still putting them in a good position to win
I
this
need a
football.
new nigga. But this black cloud to follow. This wireless over me is too dark to see tomorrow.
Some of the yardage on the punt.
Do the flip to the tip. And my heartbeat skip, and I'm amped up. They locked the champ up, leaving my brains in handcuffs.
The receivers
Battling
often
Big
will run
Willie
their
style.
route based on
Check
the
the
side
chip to
adjustment.
smile.
Coming after it.
Oh my God.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Smile. Whose world is this? Smile. Whose world is this?
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wide.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Looking to make a...
I did this last week too. I don't know why I keep going back and forth and doing this shit.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Wow.
Now it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Kansas State has it first and goal. They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He wants to pass it on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. With that last... Breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find it.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry. He's made plays throughout his career.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it, using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll toss it to the left. At the 40, there he goes. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him and they'll move the chains.
Man, you ain't hitting shit.
At the 37, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. Touchdown, LSU! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Quarterbacks love receivers.
That nigga fuck around with the NBA, man. He gonna fuck around and go platinum.
Is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. West Virginia is just getting torched right now, and Mountain Mama, I didn't see that coming. It's one game, look, I know that, but this one has to hurt. They're trailing by 14 to Louisville. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Here's the handoff. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense...
Nigga just ran the same play.
They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
The fuck? Who the hell gonna regulate the CPU?
Now dealing with 2nd and 13. It's a draw.
Watch some nigga hit the same play back to back.
That play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front.
And nice job by the defensive. Draw is kind of a trick, you know, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play.
Oh, you picked that off. You picked that off, brother. We going the other way.
Will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Who, me? Nah, I'm playing my other NCAA game. Gotta play CPU and going against Kansas State. These niggas goddamn, they pulling out all kinds of tricks and stops, so I gotta use my best plays early.
Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and
gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35.
Hey man, do that dance, man. Huh? Hit that dance for them folks. Yeah, gritty. We in the gritty state. Gritty University. As we dance in the light, remember.
Go around right past him. One of the reserve corners or a safety. That's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this run.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that,
Look at that toughness just running through
He's a god.
everybody. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. First down here, time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive.
What are the chances he run the ball here?
The defense have to account for him every single play.
Fires to the wideout.
Yes, it could
And
be
this
best.
veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Got his man. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
Damn,
Defense
bro.
is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down. And
That's targeting.
With the 6. So close to cashing it
These
into
niggas,
this
man,
offense.
they playing hard, brother.
He's looking to throw.
Oh my God.
He makes a grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Oh my God.
The connection and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers.
I don't know who got who.
He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll run it here.
I need commissioner's goddamn
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
commissioner step in for these niggas. They done ran this play goddamn 5 times the same drive.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right.
I really need to revise my damn
The
playbook.
field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5.
28 seconds.
In that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
For that motherfucker, what's his name?
Dive into the playbook here on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder
He be sitting there doing the
willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much
that Denzel movie where he be like clocking his motherfucking watch and shit.
Interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the
That's it.
Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run?
This
Stay
nigga dog.
aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot
far
of
from
chances
that.
like that. You might not get another receiver
I wish,
wide
though.
open for the rest of the season.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it
Oh,
again
this
on
might be a
2nd
little-
down. He's looking to throw.
This might be a
Showing the
little
arm strength to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup.
block it.
Moving toward the tape. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution.
If this freshman stays upright, he's one of the best quarterbacks ever. As soon as he get hit, that motherfucker wear and tear, kick in, motherfucker. Oh, I'm turning this shit.
And keep putting up numbers.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
My wife wants to. I have some touchdown music for y'all.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first
Oh my
down
God.
to throw.
Yes.
The pass
Good
is
shit, boy.
complete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I think they scored on that exact play earlier.
Play there, but the running back just could
Yeah.
not reel that ball in.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
I just wasted a play.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley.
50-50 Oss25, 50 switches swapping time.
Here in the 3rd quarter.
Knows it didn't know make it numb. Icky,
Here he
icky,
comes
icky.
from inside
Thank
his
you,
own
nigga.
5.
Car service. Thank
He
you
was
for the
hoping
carpool.
something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Gas on the uncle. Separate from the Andrew.
Run the offense out onto the field.
Play my
They
favorite
got pretty
tempo.
good through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running.
Let me
game
go
is a big
inside,
part
bruh.
of the plan.
Animation
I
just took
wonder
me
how
off
they
here.
adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to
God
be ready.
damn, now he hurt.
You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Man,
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go
It's
back
your
to it on
favorite song.
2nd down. The option look. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before
Hey,
he
PJ
gets the
Cavron.
first down. And how
Nice
about
like this,
the
I'm not
timing on
like
that
this.
hit?
Sword in my hand, I fight like this.
The defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Just the fresh. I don't even know he's a freshman.
That big play to the 29.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in. And
All right, let me blow this bitch.
Such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere.
How you throwing high passes, my nigga?
Run him up anywhere. He can run routes.
That's a
all 3 levels of
touchdown.
the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Gets it out fast. And
Can't
boy,
press
is
it.
he close to that first down.
I swear to God, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
All right, they get
That's
the completion.
that's the worst part about it.
So we've got a
I swear to
massive
God, I'm not
possession
pressing
now,
the one.
4th and inches.
I don't even do that shit.
I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here.
Some people get in a bad habit of doing it though.
Keep this drive going.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
A simple play, simple game. Get that first down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
Trying to bring out the bread and butter here.
Getting set on
This
first
man,
and
the man
10.
though.
They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his
Should be
one-on-one
wide
and
open.
forcing the negative play.
Yeah, people they do it all kind of ways.
Quickly complete.
Man, I should just.
Wouldn't let him loose there. And it
That's
was a
tough.
completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not forward on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
Ninth play of the drive.
It's a touchdown if I'm thinking the safeties pull away.
Throws to the wide
Oh
open.
my.
That 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Tough.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the holder will put it down on the left hash. A 30
Tough. That's a
And the kicker
good.
delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. After that last field goal,
I've had the most erratic quarterback play. Now you see why I be goddamn going to California trying to give me a quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak
Jesus.
his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Inaccurate as hell.
They'll ride the running back
Going somewhere.
with it. It continues to be a long day.
I pride myself on stopping the run. Tell you that much.
Every time he gets the ball. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
I seen it.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from making mistakes. And the Wildcats head quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on
they got me.
and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's going to pass.
Yeah, I had no way.
Got his man downfield. And the tackle is
He called
made,
her. Nope.
not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Off play action on 1st down.
Oh my God, that wide receiver is killing him, bro.
Touchdown, Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He
Right.
has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He dunk on bitch, that's crazy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the play.
Tell me, bro, once I get the right people on this team.
Disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup.
If he made it, then I mean I made it.
Gets him in 2nd and manageable. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Here's a whole lot
Throw
of.
on 2nd down. It's
You
complete
got
to the right.
some.
And he's
I gotta find a way to get him more
immediately, but
involved.
not before he moves the chains.
Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Please don't turn yellow.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st
That was
down.
some shit show.
Death Valley has a well-earned
You didn't
rep
win.
of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire
Damn,
game.
I gotta change the place.
they're
Motherfucker
on their
tired.
feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
He looks that one in nicely.
Best receiver on the team by far.
Throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
I never ran it,
Just
but.
about any LSU offense will
In
make you
your
hold your breath when they
thoughts
play pitch
and
and catch.
Boston.
Just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays
Yeah,
quarterback,
I want you to
they
run it,
always
don't
got
you?
dudes that can fly out
Oh my God.
Picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Touch pass on the run. Found a bunch
It's
of
that same
room
play.
and got it to
Killing
the
me all day with it.
44-yard line. Kansas stay quick to the line. Off the play fake on first down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats.
Man, bro, just come out of here with 3, please.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They'll give it on the counter. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down
Focus and you notice the way to keep them moving that way.
Heard a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Skips away.
Oh my God.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback. Right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback will audible. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. LSU right back to the line.
I'll tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He fires to the left side.
Oh, you.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Don't know what to do. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you.
You know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. That pass
I gotta go for this, dog.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Fast motion from the offense. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
God damn, bro.
The third time today. Taking it the other way. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you have to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them. But if you can be smart and stay sound and stay...
Damn, bro.
Start pulling in your direction, forget the fakes the other way. You can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for the defense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll call for the fair catch here. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath.
He'll take a shot. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's staying in their range, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be dragged down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Quarterback checking off. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going up top.
Come on.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open.
Oh my God, bro.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Power football with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
No, you hit the kicker on save?
There is a flag on the play, and if this is for the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here?
You cannot believe this shit, bro. No way I hit.
Decline the penalty, please, with the results of that last play. Took the lead with that late.
No fucking way, dog.
Now to see if they can get a stop and keep them
about to. 22 seconds.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
They got 19 seconds to goddamn move down the field and do something.
And he'll be brought down at the 24. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Going up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
This
is crazy, bro. Never seen shit like this.
Multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I tried to spike the ball, bro. This shit crazy, bro.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they
man, what?
Together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can